morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today I'm back with more lovely Digimon news. We've got a look at the new event pack, which looks awesome and you should all be pretty gosh darn excited about. But first, we need to talk about an Errata'd. Although I will be honest with you, I like to tell you when Errata'ds are absolutely huge and super duper important, and I tell you when the Errata'ds are on the smaller end. This is on the smaller end, but we still absolutely need to know about it. It is an Errata'd to LoaderLeomon. Basically, Errata cards are cards which have their text changed due to misprints, to clarify translational wording, or to adjust game balance. The card Errata after text is applied to all game formats and takes precedence over the original wording. And the way I like to phrase it is, from now on, we read the card as if it always said this, even if the actual card doesn't actually say it. So what we've got here is LoaderLeomon, and here is an image of the fixed post-Errata LoaderLeomon. At which point then, I suppose, we need to go and have a look at the original LoaderLeomon, the one that came around in BT1 in Japan, or Booster 1.0 over here. Put them side by side and play a nice little game of Spot the Difference. Can anyone spot the difference? Yeah, the spelling's ever so slightly different. I told you this wasn't a huge errata. I was very honest about that from the start. Now it's spelled L-E-O-mon rather than L-I-O-mon. That's it. That's the difference. Why is this bothered to happen? Due to scheduling constraints, this card will not be revinted in the revision pack. Please use the post-errata text of this card. Doesn't even give you an explanation. But the explanation is really simple. It's not the English name of the card. And they want to make sure that they've got the proper English name out there. Bearing in mind, when this game first came out, they were translating a Japanese game. They were bringing it out in English. They even condensed the first 3 sets in Japan into 2 sets over here and released those 2 sets about a month apart just to catch us up a little bit, get us a little bit closer. So yeah, you know what? They had to rush things a little bit. Is anyone annoyed about this? I'm not. Like, if anyone out there can honestly tell me they've never ever made a mistake at their job in any capacity, then cool. I'm just willing to believe that that's never actually happened, so I have no real complaints, if I'm honest with you. Doesn't bother me. Happens. And it means that, in future, cards that refer to LoaderLeomon are at least going to be a lot more sensible. They're going to work a little bit easier. Now, as it stands at the moment, there are no cards, except for Fist of the Beast King. But the official English version of this card just says, unsuspend one of your Digimon with Leomon or Beelzemon in its name. So actually, this works. Now, the Japanese text said including LoaderLeomon. I'm fairly sure that's what it did. It doesn't over here. Over here, the official scan, which is on the screen, just says, unsuspend one of your Digimon with Leomon or Beelzemon in its name. And obviously this is moderately important, because the old print of LoaderLeomon doesn't say Leomon with an E, it says Leomon with an I. The one from BT9, incidentally, totally works with good, but actually this one didn't. So this is sneaky kind of important. Again, this is not the biggest errata ever, but now the old LoaderLeomon works with Fist of the Beast King, whereas it didn't before. So yeah, if you want an explanation, that is the best explanation I can give you. Plus it all works nicely now. Yay, etc. However, we've also had the new event pack which has gone and been revealed, and this one's looking good. So let's go and have a look at all of these cards that you can go and get. With it being an event pack, obviously there are quite a lot of them. We've got 18 in total, so we're going to be moderately quick, but we do have to mention these because these are exciting. So what we've got here then is a Huckmon that originally came around in BT6. This is the one that lets you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, add up to 2 Digimon with Huckmon, Jesmon, or Systemon in their name to your hand, and place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Shout out to the artwork having Systemon seal in there. There is then a Bow Huckmon coming in. Again, we are very much still in BT6 territory. This is the one with the inheritable skill. When you're attacking once per turn, if you've got a Digimon with Systemon in its name, in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 power or less. And then we've got Savior Huckmon coming in here as well. When Digivolving, you can play a Digimon card with Systemon in its name from your hand for free. And when attacking as an inheritable skill once per turn, if you have a Digimon with Systemon in its name in play, unsuspend this Digimon. Remember, that one has been restricted to one copy for fairly obvious reasons. Sorry about that. Yeah, feel free to be upset. But those are good cards. We then got the Kumamon from BT7, the hybrid that when Digivolving, you trash a Digivolution card from the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon, which is rather nice. We've then got the Korikakumon, and yes, you might be noticing we're going up in evolution lines here. No, this is not a coincidence. Basically, what we've got is 3 cards for each colour, and it is 3 parts of an evolution line, mostly going up to level 6, although you'll notice, instead of having the red, we went 3, 4, 5, blue, we're going 4, 4, 6, and that's actually generally what we're doing is 4, 4, 6. But not all the time. It's weird. It moves around, all right? But Korikakumon, what we've got here, you can Digivolve it onto a blue tamer as a cost of 2, so it's a hybrid. And when Digivolving, if you've got a card with hybrid in its trace or Tommy Himi in your Digivolution cards, one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards can neither attack nor block until the end of your opponent's next turn. Yay! That's kind of annoying. We've then got the very, very long-named Ancient Mega Feriamon. When Digivolving, for each card with hybrid in its traits in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash 1 Digivolution card from the bottom of each of your opponent's Digimon, and then for each of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards, you draw 2, a very powerful draw engine, potentially. And on deletion, you can play a blue level 4 or lower card with hybrid in its traits from your hand for free, which is rather lovely. Now, over in yellow, we've got some good ones. We've got some ones that people are going to be very excited about. We've got ourselves Kazemon, which is just a hybrid. You can Digivolve it onto a tamer. That's all it does. We've then got Zephyrmon. You can Digivolve it onto a tamer. It's a hybrid. But when Digivolving, if you've got a hybrid in your traits or Zoe or a Moto in your Digivolution cards, all of your security Digimon gain 3,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. We don't get Jet Sylphimon, although that has now been restricted, but we do get ourselves Ancient Kazemon. Yay! On your opponent's turn, while you have a card with hybrid in your traits in your Digivolution cards, all of your security Digimon gain 4,000 power, and then on deletion you can play a level 4 or lower card with hybrid in its traits from your hand without paying its memory cost. They're clearly going hybrid here, except for red, where they were going for the Jesmon Huckmon kind of line. So there are patterns here, but they do break them. But the good news is green sticks with this. We've got a 4-4-6. We're going full hybrid. We've got Beetlemon. I like Beetlemon. I've played a bunch of green hybrid. Beetlemon makes me happy. You can Digivolve it from a tamer as a level 3 Digimon. And when Digivolving, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and you can grab a card with hybrid in its traits and a JP Shibayama. Very good cards when it works. We've then got Metal Cavitariumon here, which is you can Digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your green tamers. It's a hybrid Digimon. And when Digivolving, if you got a card with hybrid in its traits or a JP Shibayama in your Digivolution cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 power or less. And then we've got Ancient Beetlemon here, the level 6. I really like this one. Love the alternate art as well. On your turn, once per turn, when one of your Digimon with 10 warriors or hybrid in its traits deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, trash the top card of your opponent's security. And on deletion, you can play a green level 4 or lower with hybrid in its traits from your hand for free, which is rather lovely. Moving over into purple, we've again got 4-4-6. We're going hybrid. We're still very much in BT7. Lots of reprints from BT7. We've got Loemon here, which is just a standard hybrid. You can go onto a tamer as if it was a level 3. We've then got LoaderLeomon. Again, it's a hybrid. You can Digivolve onto a tamer. But when you're Digivolving, if a card with Hybrid in its traits or Koichi Kimura is in your Digivolution cards, you gain Retaliation until the end of your opponent's next turn. And then we've got Ancient Sphinxmon. When Digivolving, you can delete one of your Digimon with 10 Warriors or Hybrid in its traits to delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a level less than or equal to the deleted Digimon's level. And then on deletion, you can play a purple level 4 or lower card with Hybrid in its traits from your hand for free. Yeah, you should probably be expecting these at this stage, I'll be honest with you. Because that's what we've been doing all along. Until we get to black. When we end up with a bunch of reprints of promo cards that help out Diaboromon. So we've got the promo 13 Keramon that gives this Digimon an extra 1000 power on your opponent's turn. Yeah. We've then got the promo 14 Chrysalismon. That's the one that's got blocker, but when attacking you lose 2 memory. And then we've got the promo Diaboromon, and I know that's one that a bunch of people have wanted reprints of. On your turn, for each Diaboromon you have in play, and that does include tokens, you gain security attack +1. It's a promo that's been a bit of a pain to get hold of, so I know a lot of people have wanted a reprint of this one, and now it's out. Overall, this is a good event pack. You got a bunch of stuff which helps your Jesmon decks, which a lot of people love, bunch of cool hybrid stuff, and then you got some reprinted promos for black as well, which is really cool. So yeah, this is the kind of thing you should be a little bit excited about. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's over to you guys. I want to know what you think about these new promos. I want to know what you think about the Errata'd to LoaderLeomon and how important you think it is and all of that good stuff. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.